Yes, ladies and gentlemen, episode 127 of the Journey's anime titled Go and Cinderace, the place where it all began, just dropped, and this is the final episode of Go, seemingly. It comes out of nowhere, so let's discuss it. There's a couple of shocking things that happen during this episode, and the first one happens right at the beginning. Our heroes are summoned by Leon to come to Winden Stadium. Once they reach there, they find Professor Magnolia and Sonia there too. The reason? Leon has ETERNATUS. We find out that Leon has been training ETERNATUS so it can be better around people. After all, ETERNATUS is an important part of their ecology since it provides the energy to Dynamax, so they can't keep it locked forever. Go technically owns it since it was caught in his Pokeball, however, he realizes that he may not be able to control ETERNATUS because he isn't as powerful of a trainer as Leon, so he gives the legendary Pokemon to Leon. You heard that right. The strongest trainer in the world now has one of the strongest legendaries ever. So if there was any chance that Ash might have been able to win the Masters 8, now it's completely out the window. Leon's Charizard is already ridiculously OP, so him having ETERNATUS on top of that is insane. I don't think he'll use it. I hope not. I think he'll just use his regular squad from the game, which includes like Mr. Rhyme, Seismitoad, Aegislash, and then we obviously know about Rillaboom and his Charizard, but again, you never know, so that's gonna make it interesting to watch. Anyways, they're walking outside when they smell scones, and they return to the same store that they went to in episode 4. There, they see a group of Galarian Zigzagoon trying to steal food, only for them to be stopped by 3 Nickit. Yep, it's the same 3 Nickits that Go's Scorbunny was helping at the beginning of the series. After the Nickits stop the Zigzagoon, they get food from all of the people nearby. Apparently, they're local celebrities, and instead of eating it themselves, they also share it with the Zigzagoon. However, when the Zigzagoon go and try to eat the food in an alleyway, they're stopped by a gang of Galarian Meowth and a leader Perrserker, who takes their food from them. The Zigzagoon then run back to the Nickits. Meanwhile, Team Rocket see this and try to get the Galarian Meowth and Perrserker to join them. Meowth specifically wants them to be his underling. As the Zigzagoon come by to tell the Nickits what happened, the Meowths from earlier come to where they're at and start taking people's stuff. They then taunt the Nickit and have them chase. Ash and Go somehow lose him while following them, which seems impossible, because maybe if there was a bit more space between when the Nickit made their turn and when they arrived, I would believe it. But the gap is like a second. There's literally zero chance they should have lost them, and somehow they still managed to. Anyways, the Nickit followed the Perrserker and the Meowth to the alleyway from before, only to get caught in a net. It was Team Rocket working with the Meowth and baiting them. Back to our heroes, and while Ash and Go are looking for the Nickit, they come across the fountain where they first found Sobble, and where Ash also met Farfetch'd, if you remember. So remembering that, Go calls Inteleon and has him help locate the Nickit, which Inteleon does. Meowth originally said he wanted the Galarian Perrserker to work under him, but somehow now they're the underling for the Galarian Perrserker now, having to massage him and compliment it. That's pretty funny. A stone on fire cuts the net where Nickit are, and out come our heroes. Team Rocket get ready to battle, and they bring out their prize master. From their initial one, they get Morgrim and Hatchrim. The Meowth and Perrserker also get ready to fight. Go stops Ash and tells him that he wants to battle. However, since there are 2 more Galarian Meowths, they use the prize master 2 more times and get a Stonjourner, a Cramorant, a Arrokuda, and a Dubwool. The 3 Nickits are also planning to battle, so it's a 6-on-9 battle. Go struggles at first as Cramorant is throwing Arrokuda at Cinderace and Inteleon. However, he then has Ruki jump on and start hitting Cramorant. Things then turn around in his favor. Nickit also runs circle around the Galarian Meowth and Perrserker until they evolve, allowing them to get stronger and break their claws and send them flying. Cramorant is stopped because it accidentally swallows the Arrokuda, and the rest are down by Cinderace and Inteleon. At the end, Cinderace, with the help of the newly evolved Thievul, send Team Rocket blasting off. They presumably then return everything to everyone before they get food from the shopkeeper for saving everyone's stuff, and then they even share with the Galarian Meowth and Perrserker, who are watching from a distance. As the day comes to a close, our heroes are heading back to the hotel when Go gets a text from Project Mew immediately summoning him. It's an emergency and he needs to head out, meaning he won't be able to cheer on Ash versus Leon. Ash wishes him well, they fist bump, and that's the end of the episode. Is that the end of Go? Because if that's so, that might be the most abrupt way of a main character leaving the cast in Pokemon history. Or are they just taking him out of the show to bring other people to commentate the final battle? Hopefully that's the case, because there have been some people who haven't made the return to the series as a cameo, but the fact that they are taking the protagonist of the series and just sending him away with basically 0 advance notice tells me that either this series is wrapping up way quicker than I think, or they don't know how to end Go's story, so they ended it treated haphazardly. Either way, it isn't a good look. However, I do have a feeling that similar to Lily, even if the current series finishes without Project Mew, we're going to return back to Go at some point. They've spent too much time not to, so it'll be interesting to watch how this plays out. As for the rest of the episode, it's a fine episode. The two most insane things that have happened at the beginning and the end of the episode with ETERNATUS and Go. We don't have an idea how either of them will turn out, so we'll just have to wait and see. The next episode is another recap episode, this time a recap of the relationship between Leon and Ash. Whatever. Hopefully the final battle delivers. But anyways, that is it from our review of episode 127 of the Journeys anime. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, like, share, subscribe. In the comments, let me know your thoughts on this episode. You can follow me on Twitter at PdGaming, and that is it. I will talk to you guys later. Peace.